Hello, everyone. Namaste. Good morning, Claudia. Buenos dias. So nice to see you. I don't know if anyone else is here. So, I'm Nidhi Prakash, as you know, your host, and today we are here for the Tangle Marathon. Let's tangle together. So, how are you doing, Claudia? This is a beautiful morning here. Bonjour, Florence. Hello, Rashmi. Hi, Ren. Hello, Shruti. So this is the Tangle Marathon session 8. Hi Roberta. We started with the blossom tangles. We drew lots of blossom tangles. Those are the main, the main focal point of the artwork generally. Then we drew the vine tangles. Good morning from the Maryland flower, leaf, edge and terminal. I'm good, Claudia. Thank you for asking. Fillers and textures. And last session we did this circulars and orbs. This is a beautiful whole collection of all the circular kind of the tangles, isn't it? So this is kind of the based on the shape tangle, as I can say. So today also we are doing these are again the circular and the tangle and the fillers one. And today also we are drawing tangles based on the shape, like the straight lines. So is everybody ready here? Shall I start? So these straight lines can be, thank you, Bet. These straight lines can be horizontal lines. They can be vertical. They can be slanted forward bending, slanted backward bending. They can be zigzag. They can be parallel. They can be non-parallel, but still they are straight lines. They are not wavy lines. So if in any ways we are using the straight line in any of our tangle, thanks Yelena, we are going to put those tangles in this category. Although there are many other tangles which can put into the straight category, but I have put them in different category because they belong to that category more instead of the straight lines, like the high focus one or the the grid ones. So still let's see, and as I always say, we can put one tangle into various categories, like this tangle Nekton. It is a Zentangle original tangle. Let me move my camera like this. And perfect. So if you want, you can put this tangle into the filler tangle also. That's what I always say, that one tangle can be fit in various categories. So where is my pencil? Suppose this is the area. So we are kind of just filling this area with the straight lines. These straight lines can be slanted. They can be horizontal, vertical, or whatever direction you want. And however many lines you want. 3, 4, 2. and you fill that area with these kind of straight lines. So that's how we draw the Nekton, and we keep filling this whole shape or the whole area, whatever we want. If we want, we can draw a little bit more wider. So this is Nekton, and we can do a little bit of the shading, of course. We can do inside, we can do outside, it depends what kind of effect you are looking for. So this is the tangle Nekton. Now the next tangle is the Kekko tangle. I didn't write it, but I think this is the Zentangle original tangle. So this tangle and Nekton tangle is pretty much similar, but in this one we only draw two type of lines, straight and the vertical and the horizontal. Like you see, I wrote below this, the bar below this straight line heading. So you just draw straight lines and the horizontal and vertical lines, and when you draw in the second bar, they are kind of opposite, so it works like a checkerboard. Now again, you can put this Kekko tangle into the pillar tangle, as well as you can put it into the frame tangle or the ribbon or the bar tangle. So, but this is a perfect straight line tangle. Shading you can do on your choice. So the third tangle is a rectangle. Let me write this is the Zentangle original tangle. This is again a straight line tangle, and again you can put it into the filler one also. So first you start drawing with the center line, or whatever you want to start with, the cross or the center, and then you draw the opposite parallel line, and then you keep drawing the set of parallel line in all directions like this. So this is the first step. You can start from any direction and then you keep on drawing in all 8 sides these parallel lines. So we started with the horizontal, so we'll start the second round with the horizontal with the parallel lines, and then the slanted, and we keep on drawing. Again horizontal, vertical, slanted, and slanted. So this is the rectangle, and you can extend these lines as big as you want, and you can fill that whole area with this beautiful straight line tangle. And this is again the Zentangle original tangle. It has been deconstructed by the Zentangle ink. Like lightly, if we want, we can give very light. Leading around the center line. Okay, and now our next tangle is paradox tangle. It's a beautiful straight line tangle. Suppose we are working in this square or rectangle shape. We start from this one corner and we keep drawing the slanted straight line like these. So these are slanted straight lines. And we keep on continue. Now whatever tangles we are drawing here, they all have lots of variations where we are not using the straight lines, rather we can draw little curvy lines based on the space. So that is absolutely possible. We are here just talking about their straight line versions. So this is the paradox tangle. It can be, in various shapes. You can fit this paradox into the triangle, into the, let me draw one triangle quickly, in the pentagon, or in any shape. This is paradox, and now this is paradox reversed. And paradox reversed, I don't really know who deconstructed it. I just forgot to write it. but this is a tangle and I'll write it down who deconstructed it. Okay, I'm really sorry I didn't write in this back of this tile. So in the paradox reversed, how it goes, please take a look. So you draw one round of the paradox tangle like this, and then instead of going into the same direction, in second round you change your direction and you come back again. Now again you change your direction. So in every round you change the direction. Clockwise, anti-clockwise, clockwise, anti-clockwise. Again, you can draw this paradox reverse tangle into any shape. If you can find out who drew this paradox reverse, you can let me know. Otherwise, I'll definitely write it down in my Facebook post where I'm going to make a post of all these. So these are the 5 tangles we have done so far. Let me know if you guys are done till here. I'm waiting for you guys. Good morning, Sam. So nice to see you here. Thanks for supporting me. And I got a new member in the Oak, Cordine Van Der Totes, in the chat. Thank you, Cordine. And I have been asked in my personal messenger and all that what we do and what we get if we become the Oak member. So this is the answer for those people, that if you become the Oak member, it is little confusing. What is Shruti confusing? The paradox. Okay. So every time you change the direction, Shruti. Every single time you change the direction in the paradox. If you want, I can draw this again for you quickly in this empty page, like little more clearly. Just take a look. So you start. So this is the paradox reverse. You start from the corner and you draw. This is the one round of the paradox. And then you start it to the other side. And then again you go. And you keep continue. Keep changing the direction. It is, yeah, that's high focus. Yes, Yelena, this is the high focus tangle. Absolutely, this is a high focus tangle. I just put it into the straight line because we did the paradox. So I just thought that let me put the reverse paradox also together with the paradox, because this is a straight line, but it is absolutely a high focus tangle too. So that's why, like I always say, that we can put one tangle into various categories. Okay, I was just telling quickly to the people who want to know what all kind of the videos are available for the people who are joining the Oak Tangles. These are the few, not all. I can just show. You can unlock all these videos instantly if you become the Oak member. All these videos instantly. These are the few mandalas, and I don't have all those dot painting art. I think this one is already available for everyone. So these are the few mandalas. Apart from that, there are a lot of dot painting artwork and Zentangle inspired colored version one, which are not handy to me right now, but because I saw Sam and I saw one more Oak member, so it reminded me how to shade. So how to shade, you can shade just these little spikes. You can just shade opposite colors. So it's your choice how you want to shade it. Or maybe like in this paradox, you can shade from these corners. There are various different ways to shade these tangles. It depends. I'm just shading in the corner ones. That's it. Shading is absolutely your choice, and basically shading depends on your artwork also, like where you are putting it. So what is your demand in that artwork? So sometimes you decide accordingly. If you have ever joined me in spiral art, so I did lots of spiral art. Let me quickly bring those spiral arts. Oops. Okay, let me show you quickly. These all are the paradox. They all are the spiral arts playlist in my YouTube channel. So these are kind of 30-minute session. They all are the paradox in different shapes. They look wavy, but they all are the straight lines mostly. There are very rare that we oops, there is something else. So they all are the spirals and they are kind of mixed here. There are many more than 70-80 spiral arts you can see. This is again one paradox in the straight line. This is the paradox, and there is a little variation in the paradox I did in the corner. These are again paradox. In the center you can see the reverse paradox. Do you see this center rectangle? This is the reverse paradox here. This is again the paradox with the color. Here you go. So they all are the paradox ones and the paradox reverse. And here you see this is the hurry tangle. This one, the center straight line. The hurry tangle I have used in this artwork. If you have drawn this with me. Okay, so now the next tangle. Let's start the next line, and let me use the 05 is the Munchin tangle. Zentangle original tangle. Let me draw this. Stuff little bit here. Okay, so in this one we start with the triangle and we keep on filling the space, and in the triangle we draw lots of straight lines sprouting from the one corner of the triangle, any one corner, and they are kind of radiating to the other side, and we keep drawing the triangles. Now here every time you extend the triangle with the another triangle. It can go in any direction. The shape has to be triangular. So based on your space, you keep on filling with the triangular shape. And you keep on drawing these straight lines. You see, this is the Munchin tangle, and then you give shading maybe on the side of there, filling and a little bit where they are radiating. This is the Munchin tangle. Okay, now let's talk about the next tangle, Arukas. Thank you, Yelena. Thank you, Rashmi. Yes, the paradox tangle is a very good optical illusion tangle. They create beautiful illusion. So in the Arukas tangle, most of the time we use this tangle with the circle. So we draw the, the circular line. But here I put this tangle into the straight line tangle. So I'm just drawing one straight line shape with the set of parallel lines at each side. Oops, it goes a little slanted. It is supposed to be straight. And then you keep on drawing the center shape, and then you keep on drawing the parallel lines on all four sides. So this is the Arukas with the straight line. There is no wavy line or the curvy line or the contour line. And you keep on filling this hole. So this is the Arukas with the square, and this is the Arukas with the circle. So as I told you, like these all have a lot of variation where we change our line into the little round style based on the space or based on our tile designing. But these can be used as the straight lines also. Here I did little slanted. It is supposed to be straight, and then you give a little bit of shading. This is Arukas, and now the next tangle is YNY. And this tangle has been deconstructed by LIANNE WOODS Woods Lian Woods CZT. Now you can put this tangle into the straight tangle as well as into the grid tangle also. So you kind of draw your space like this, whatever grids you want to draw. Let me draw this thin grids. So how you draw this? In the first box, you draw this slanted straight line. You leave one box and then you draw the same thing. And you fill this leftover space. This is the first row. And we leave the second row, we do the exactly same thing in the third row. Now here comes the second and the fourth rows, where we work in this part, in this block, because it works as a checkerboard. Again, the second and fourth will be same. This is the Y and Y tangle. It works like the checkerboard. You draw in one, you leave one, draw one, leave one, and then you change the direction. So it can be a beautiful filler tangle or the grid tangle, and it is absolutely the straight line tangle too. Now let's do the next tangle, that is the Hazen tangle. Again, the Zentangle original tangle. Suppose this is my box where we are drawing this tangle, the area I mean. Let me draw this little straight. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw, like suppose this is my center point of this box, so I'm going to draw these triangular kind of shapes from all four corners like this. This is the first step for drawing the Hazen tangle. You first start from all four corners and you reach all the way near to the center, not all the way, you are not touching the center, you leave the point, and after that you start drawing these diamond shapes in the center like this, and you draw them into the parallel line. And you can draw this same thing in little bigger. So it depends on your area actually, whatever area you have. So you keep on drawing and filling like this. And then you work in these corners where it's going. So you have to take care of that under and over line. You stop wherever it is going away. And like if there is another block and the triangle is coming, so you can draw these kind of triangles which is coming below that, like this. So it's kind of a beautiful woven tangle also. Pencil is flying from my hand. You can put it into the high focus tangle, you can put it into the filler tangle, you can put it into the straight line tangle. It's based on your choice. Now let's draw one more tangle. That is the IX tangle. Again, these all tangles can have a variation to draw into the circular or little rounded line, but we are here talking about just for the straight line versions of these. So you draw the straight line in any direction and then you draw these triangular filling shape on the edges, and then you draw the aura line. And you keep on drawing these aura lines based on your tile requirement, however area you want to fill. There is no hard and fast rule that you have to draw 2 aura line or 3 aura lines. Draw this as big as you want and then you draw in the other direction. Suppose let me draw one eye here. You draw the straight line and then you draw the little triangle in the end, and then you keep on drawing these aura lines. Keep rotating your tile if you are working in the small tile or your book, based on you get the good direction to draw the straight line. So sometimes what you do, like after drawing these, you keep coming on your first one as if the other pillar or the eye or this shape is kind of, entangling with each other. Now I started aura line in the first one, so it looks like they are kind of entangling with each other. And now if I want, I can draw 2 aura line or the 1 aura line in the first one also. create that beautiful look. So this is the IX tangle. And you can give a little shading here where it's kind of going under. Create that look. It looks beautiful here. This is the Tangle IX. So we are done with how many tangles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 5, 10. Okay, so which tangle you are liking so much so far? Let's take a small break and look at the chat. So write down in the chat which one is your favorite tangle so far in these 10 tangles. Any preferences so far? Square Arukas. Okay, Hazen new and very nice. Hazen. Okay. Okay, Florence. Nice. Munchin and Paradox. Munchin and Paradox. Okay. I think I have one with the Munchin here. I remember one. Okay, so this is the one. You can see I used Munchin here in this one. Here in the straight tangles. This is the Munchin tangle. Where is the Munchin? Here. This is the Munchin tangle. And I have used this Munchin tangle all the way into the corners like this. All with very straight lines and the triangular. Paradox is very cool to me. Yeah, Paradox, I love using Paradox. You know, like I was kind of, I took kind of 70-ish sessions just on the Paradox tangle in the category Spiral Art. And they were really beautiful. Just keep doing, Yelena, and I don't know, like I'm just working on all of them. Okay, so now let's draw the next tangle, and the name of the next tangle is Maryhil. Maryhil tangle, and this tangle has been deconstructed by Betsy Wilson CZT. So suppose this is the square where we are working on, and I divide it into 8 parts. Okay, so let me retrace it actually. And then you draw the straight line in the one section, like this is straight, and then you keep coming like this. So every time you fill the each section with these straight lines. Now again, this tangle has a beautiful variation in the curvy lines also, in the circular shape or in any other shape. But today we are just talking about the straight line. So we are drawing the tangles in their straight line versions. I'm not moving my this journal, but feel free to move your diary or your paper so that you get the perfect direction to draw the straight lines. If I have it handy quickly, so you see this one here, the center. So I drew this, the same Maryhil tangle in this circular shape. And again, you can give shading on on each section. This is the Maryhil tangle, and it has a lot of variations. So I'm just showing you the straight one, and here you can see the same tangle into the circular one. Okay, so now let's talk about the next tangle, that is the up and across tangle. ROSS, up and across tangle, and this tangle has been deconstructed by Suzanne McNeil, SUZANNEMCNEILL CZT. And in this tangle you draw the grids again. Let me draw 3 boxes, and again kind of the with the checker style, you draw in one box like the horizontal line. Let me use little thicker pen like the 08 pen. You leave one section and you draw the same, and you do the same thing in the center portion, like not just below it. Absolutely with the checker style, you draw one, leave one, draw one, leave one, draw in the one block, leave the one block, and in the second one you draw vertical, so it becomes up and across, like the horizontal and vertical. Again, it's a beautiful filler tangle, beautiful grid tangle, beautiful the drama tangle also, because we are putting a lot of ink into it. I'm just making these lines a little bit more clearer. And if you want, you can use little different other color pen or the same pen to draw there. Aura lines. Oh, this purple is pretty close to the black, but okay. And of course, you can do shading wherever you feel like it's kind of crossing here like that. It will create beautiful illusion. So you can put this into the woven tangle also. This is up and across. Now let's talk about the next tangle. Where is my 05? 0805. Okay, so the next tangle which I want to do is the line dance tangle. So again, the line dance tangle can be wavy, can be straight. So we'll talk here about the straight one. And this tangle has been deconstructed by Alice Hendon. CZT. So whatever your area is, suppose let's just draw in this box here. And in this box, you keep on drawing the line. We are talking about the straight line, so we are just drawing the straight lines, that's it. So like the straight slanted line. From all four corners first. Maybe we can draw few more slanted lines in the first layer. Oops, my ring is kind of touching. And then you start drawing the lines in the opposite direction. You continue filling this whole area like this. Draw as many lines as you want, as big as small. So it has a beautiful variation with the curvy or the wavy lines also. And you keep on filling the space like this. You can give shading wherever these lines are changing their direction to create that illusion of depth. Bonjour Valerie, no problem, you can still start. So because there is no project kind of the thing in these sessions, you can leave that much space and you can start drawing, and you can go back again and draw these tangles later. That's the fun in this specific kind of the sessions. So here we did the line dance tangle, and I thought I had one beautiful line dance one. Yes, so see in this one, in these background, you see background in these frames. So here is the line dance tangle in this one. I had one more. Okay, so this is the one. Look at this one, the line dance as the main focus tangle in this one. And here the line dance as the background in these below the frame. Okay, now let's move forward for more straight tangles. This is the 3Z. It's a beautiful filler tangle also, as you can see, just to give the texture or to fill the area. And this tangle has been deconstructed by Lynn Mead. I wrote something else earlier. CZT. And it is such an easy and quick tangle to fill the area with the straight lines. So you actually draw 3 Z's. How you draw? Like the 1 Z, 2, 3. So if you twist them, so they are kind of the 3 Z's, they are connecting together. And then you can definitely decorate them with the, again I'm drawing one more time. So you draw the Z's and you connect them, like this is the connector, the triangle. They call it Z, I call it N. For me, Nidhi, you can call it whatever you feel like, the zigzag or what. But yes, the name says 3 Z's, so they are 3 Z's. And you can shade them whatever way you feel like. Easy filler tangle or the texture tangle. You can draw them a little bigger or the smaller. So this is the 3Z tangle by Lynn Mead. Beautiful one. And now let's draw one more quickly here. Where did that go? Okay, this is the one. The Nacho tangle. It looks like the nacho chips. And this Nacho tangle has been deconstructed by Carol, CAROLKIS, CZT. And how it goes, that you draw like kind of the triangular shape and then the aura line inside, the wider aura line, where you again draw the straight lines. And then again aura line, and you just fill it. So you draw these triangular shape as many as you want. They are overlapping with each other and they create beautiful look. When I don't have that my artwork handy with me, that is in the pile, but I have used it in one of my beautiful, very old in my one Zentangle Art, and it looks really very pretty. When you can see in this one, they can overlap with each other, hide with each other, and create beautiful pattern, and they keep that straight line requirement if we have in our tile. So sometimes we really want the wavy or the movement, sometimes we really want the square or the very straightish tangles. So to keep the balance, it is really important to know your tangles, like what kind of line you can use in this one. Okay, so now we are done with these tangles so far, and this is this one, and this is the another version of this one. So we are done with the 15 tangles. So are you guys still stick with your own favorite ones which you chose in the 10, or do you get anything else over them? Tell me. Again a 5-second break, and I'm looking at the chat. Okay. Thank you, Rashmi. Thank you, Valerie. So Rashmi liked Munchin and Paradox, Yelena liked Paradox, Florence liked Hazen, Roberta liked Square Arukas. New favorite, line dance. Okay, Roberta, line dance is your new favorite. And I have shown you, like, line dance has lot of scope to use. Here it's kind of the main focus tangle. Here I have used is as the filler or the texture tangle in the background. So you can choose one tangle in various ways. In the smaller area, in the bigger area, you can choose this tangle to fill. Okay, now, so shall I start the new section? Okay, so let's start the new section. The first is Zonked. Zonked, and this tangle has been deconstructed by Barbara Finwall. CZT. And how you draw that? So suppose this is my box here, and you draw the cross, the diagonal lines. Line dance. Valerie like line dance, Roberta like line dance. Okay, it seems like line dance is a new favorite one. And once you are done drawing these diagonal lines, you give them a little rounding. In the center. And then you keep on drawing. Oops. And then you keep on drawing the same straight lines in all 4 directions. and you keep on rounding the head of these lines. So if you use a thinner tip pen and you draw your lines very close to each other, they really look beautiful. And you keep on drawing until you reach to the edge. So this is the line dance. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the Zonked Tangle. And then the shading. Again, you can call it a filler tangle or the texture tangle. I have used this Zonked tangle. Let me quickly see if it is handy. So you can see in this one here in the corner, in this tile, this is the very open Zonked tangle. In this one, and I got one here. You see these hurry tangle here in the corner, and this is the Zonked. In this tangle, here are just like the filler of these, the Kekko style, but I have given some little accent in these Kekko one in this whole blanket style. This is again one like the straight line and this vertical horizontal line, just the boxes. I don't know if that has any name or not of this tangle, but this is the Kekko one here. Okay, so now let's draw the next one. Next is the Twilight. This is by Judy Genovese, and what you do in this tangle, that you divide your area. So suppose I'm drawing this square in the center, so these are the little my sections where the straight lines are going, like the Munchins. So I got lots of these triangles, and I'm filling these triangles with the straight line. Oops, draw the straight line, please. And now we are going to draw the straight line but in the slanted way in the remaining area. So let me change my pen and let me use this brown pen here, and it will go slanted like this. So the lights are kind of bending here. Let me fill this hole. So this is the Twilight tangle. Where light rays are radiating from the center, going out straight, and then in between they are kind of little twisting. Okay, so now the next tangle is the Gurdell tangle. And this tangle has been deconstructed by Joanna Campbell. Slan. CZT, you start with the zigzag line and then you draw the zigzag line below it, and eventually you get the diamond. You can draw as many as you want. And then from the corner you extend the line and go all the way to the top, and you draw the straight line from the all four sides, and you get this diamondish style shape. And you join from each point to the corner again with the straight line. And then let me change the pen, and then you draw the inner lines. Like this, and then you keep filling them whatever way you feel like. If you want to use any colors, it's your choice how you want to fill them. Or give them shading. This is the tangle. Gurdell by Joanna. Awesome. Now let's draw the next tangle. So the next tangle is this Bilt. Bilt tangle is by, oops, where is that brown pen? Bilt tangle is by Lisa Skeen CZT. And how we draw that tangle? So we first draw in whatever direction. Let me also draw this straight. Oops, I'm just keeping it sideways here. Set of two parallel lines where I want to fill this tangle. So you start with the triangle and then you draw two lines slanted going on the outside, and then again you draw this half of the triangle below it. So again, beautiful woven style tangle. You keep on drawing in the layers and you keep filling the space. You can draw a little wider, little smaller. If you want to do little tangulation, you can do little big. And maybe then you can draw some straight lines, filling. That's your choice. That's like your style of doing it and making it a little bit different and to give your own style into it. So it's your choice how you want to shade it, how you want to color it, and if you want to add a little bit more into it. And that goes in any kind of tangle, you know. You can add your own style and you can make that tangle in your own version. This is the Bilt tangle in a little variation. And now let's do the next tangle, the star map. And the star map tangle has been deconstructed by Suzanne McNeil. Again, we did one more with the Suzanne, this up and across. CZT. And this is just a beautiful, very organically, like randomly placed whatever your area is. So you just fill that area with absolutely straight lines randomly, whatever direction they are going. They can be disconnected. Just the straight lines. Fill the whole area with the straight lines. And then wherever they are intersecting, just at few places, not every places, just make these kind of the stars. It looks like kind of the galaxies, lot of clusters. I don't know what is the you can assume just by looking at it, but as the name says, like the mapping of the stars kind of. That's it. You can leave some spots, you can fill the spots, and you can make it very, very close also. Like it is very open right now. You can make it very tight. Like you can make double or triple lines together. So it's kind of filling with lots of slanted lines. And wherever they are crossing, you can just put dots based on your choice. So that's it for the straight line tangles. There are many more tangles which we can put into the straight line tangles, and they can put into the other styles also, but as of now I just want to stop here for the straight line tangles. And so we drew how many tangles? We drew total 20 tangles today, and there are a lot of variations of these tangles I have shown you. We can draw with these straight line tangles. So still, if you guys, Renu is saying very interesting, but okay, bye Renu, no worries, you can come back anytime and you can see the recording of this one. My daughter is noticing some of these tangles as she is working on mandala wood coloring. Oh really? That's nice. So your daughter is very observant, seems like, Yelena. That's cool. So that's all for today. Please let me know if you have any questions or anything, or if you guys are stick with your favorite ones, or you have any other new ones. I really enjoyed working with all these tangles. I have shown you all these variations. This is the Kekko one. This is here the Zonked. This is here Hurry. This is here line dance, Munchin, the variety of Maryhil. This one is again Hurry, the open one. And these are all lots of paradox ones with the color. This one is the reverse paradox here, and this one is the Maryhil style. You see the inside of these three triangles. This is the variation of the Maryhil here. And this is again paradox with the little slanted lines in the corners. Love the session. Now I have to catch up with the round and orbs. Yes, Florence, we did round and orbs in our past session. These are the all circular round and orbs, and these are the little fillers and the textures. These are the edges and the terminals. These are the leaf tangles, and these are the vine tangles, and these are all the blossom tangles. There should be more in the blossom. Yes, these are all the blossom tangles. And this is the title of our whole series, that's the Tangle Marathon. We are going to draw a lot more tangles based on their categories in our coming sessions. So just for your information, next week there will be no session on Fridays and Saturdays because of the Diwali. But on the Sunday, we are going to continue with our next series of the Tangle Marathon. See you next Sunday. Bye bye everyone. Thank you for joining. And don't forget to share your work with me on the Facebook page. Bye.